this guy?
This is a knight, man. Or are you talking to me?
Is Rogue Legacy his first and second name? Is that like his name, or?
It's Rogue Legacy.
Oh,
He's
Rogue
Italian.
Legacy, yeah. So hello everybody, this is Cam Shea and Ben Baker.
Hi, I'm Ben Baker.
Who you may know from the IGN Australia team or from our pubcast. And we thought we would hang out and play some Rogue Legacy together because I'm pretty hooked on this game.
It's a sick game.
And as per normal, you are so much further into it than I am, even though I've sunk probably 5 or so hours into it now.
Well, I don't know. Listeners of the podcast will know that I often tout that my time is worthless.
Yeah.
And I've sunk about 16 hours into this game so far.
Was that how long it took you to beat it, or is that
to beat it the first time? Yes.
Right, man. That's pretty hefty.
Well, this is actually the start of the game. Again, we erased my save file, which I'm super psyched about.
Well, what we'll do later on though is because we were smart enough to save a copy of it.
Yeah.
So we'll maybe hop into the New Game Plus mode just to show people what that's like later on.
Just to show people just the size and girth of my online penis.
Indeed, yeah. But there's no point. There's no point starting at a kind of advanced stage. We're far better off kind of giving people an idea of what this game is about from the very beginning, because like a lot of these kind of roguelike games, it's punishing to begin with.
Oh yeah. What would you say this game is about if we want to give people an idea of what this game is about?
Okay, it's about procedurally generated dungeons, and it's about a genealogical tree. So essentially what happens is you're trying to get through this whole castle environment to beat a bunch of different bosses for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't really care.
Well, you got a sword. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly. You got a sword. But when you die, your hero's dead forever, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to choose one of 3 offspring from that hero to then attempt it again.
Let's do that now.
Yep.
Oh. Out of here, dude.
You didn't get to choose. I guess that's the default guy.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll keep going on. You pick one of 3 that all have different traits, which range from ADHD to baldness.
Yep. Yeah, all these like crazy kind of traits, but they actually, a lot of those factor into gameplay in pretty significant ways.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll kind of get to that a little bit later on, I guess.
Part of the fun is almost picking something that you don't necessarily think is an advantage at first.
Yeah, like dwarfism. Dwarfism turns out to be pretty cool. It's got a couple of great perks to that.
Dwarfism is
trait.
a very. I'll talk about the dwarfism gameplay.
Hot dwarf action
hot
gameplay.
Dwarf action.
Yeah.
It does have a very specific role.
So you've actually survived for significantly longer than most people hopping straight into this game. Probably because you played 16 hours of it.
That'll do. That will help.
But yeah, it's one of those games where you can die very, very quickly. You start out with very, very low stats.
It's about
and it's a battle that you can't win. You know, it's all about attempting it again and again and again and again. And every time you enter that castle, it's a different layout.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know how many kids it took me, or offspring, or whatever you want to call them?
Yeah, I do actually.
Heirs it took me to get through the first run. It took me 172.
I'm pretty sure I've run through at least 100, and I'm nowhere even close to beating it the first time.
I don't know. I felt like the first, 100 of those were just pissing in the dark. Just
yeah, totally.
No idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, totally. Because it's not just like these weird traits. It's also the whole class system.
Yeah.
So you may not even be able to choose the class that you actually want to play as.
You start to get very tactical. You unlock. Well, maybe I should just die so we can show people this.
Yep.
All right.
Death
is me.
Death is inevitable.
Sully has been slain by a charite.
His name's Rogue Legacy, dude.
Oh, my bad. Roger Legacy. Okay, so there's the dudes that are dead.
Yep.
These are the new guys. So we have Lady Lisa. She's a dwarf with ADHD, and she can stop time.
Yeah, and stopping time is a pretty useful ability, especially against bosses, right?
Oh, yeah, excellent for bosses. Knave and Mage. I'm going to go Okay, so this is the beginning of the castle. The more things you buy, the more stuff that gets added.
Yep.
I can upgrade my knights to paladins.
Which you should probably do.
Which I'm going to do that then.
Yep.
And I get to unlock quite a few things because I did a pretty good run.
Yeah. I mean, it's such an awesome meta game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this gradual, leveling up abilities, and you just unlocked the Architect, and is that the Enchantress?
Yep. So
Yep.
these are the main three people that give you all your upgrades throughout the game, apart from the castle itself.
Yep. So the Enchantress is all about runes and kind of like movement skills and that kind of shit. The Smith is weapons and armor.
Yeah.
And then I love the Architect. Because the Architect can lock the layout of the castle down for you.
So the castle changes every time you play. Oh, this guy is a prick.
He takes all your gold.
Yeah, he takes all your gold. Although, you can unlock a perk that he'll take only a percentage of it and then upgrade it.
It's still a pretty high percentage, though.
Yeah, it's still much more than you'd like.
It's like I had 100 gold, now I've got 3 gold. Thanks, fucker.
Yeah, I can't wait to hang on to this for the next fucking run.
So there's a bunch of different classes that you unlock. So what classes did you kind of find? Because like they all have like different percentages of health, mana, intelligence.
I'm a big fan of the I think it's the Hokage.
It's oh my god, you don't watch Naruto?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, well clearly I'm the cool kid in this room.
Listen, I wasn't that cool in school.
Okay, so let me just give you a little bit of background on Naruto. The Hokage.
And I guess
That's
I should have known better.
Yeah, you should have probably worked that out.
I was too busy being a grown man.
Hey, fuck you, man. Naruto's a really good anime. Leave me alone.
You're in my house.
Different, abilities.
I think that's one thing this game did really well is there is a grind to it, but you never feel it. Like I played.
Oh yeah, totally.
I played 16 hours.
Totally. Like even you'd think that you'd just get really angry when you've several hours into the game and you die really quickly. But I don't know. Like I found it really compelling because I knew that that was a shit run, but there's going to be a really good one just around the corner.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, when you die and you get to the screen with the Architect and all that in the camp, remind me because I don't know if you've noticed the little Easter egg in the background. I don't know if it's there from the start, but have you noticed who's flying in the background?
Is it the Santa Claus?
Yeah, the Santa Claus sleigh.
Yeah, you can see that in the forest as well.
Oh really?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
I think you just fuck.
That guy's gonna absolutely destroy you. Oh yeah, you got enough magic.
The hell he is. Oh, I did it!
Famous last words of Rogue Legacy.
This is actually one of the few times that you really do get rage from this game, is when you're about 20 gold short of something, of an upgrade, and you have to fucking speak to...
And then you have to give it all to the gatekeeper, basically.
Yeah, makes you want to punch something.
Yeah.
This is the runes. I don't know if I can afford anything. Let's have a quick look. I'm sure what you were saying was really important.
Oh, so close. And nope, you're not going to be able to afford anything.
Should I be swearing in this thing? I don't know.
Oh, it's too late now.
Yeah, alright.
Let's just...
Fuck it.
Yeah, precisely. Hey, just try it, buddy. You can hit him through it, but he can't touch you. So, what you gonna do?
You ain't shit, bitch.
Hey, dude. So, if that fireplace is out, can you go into those as a dwarf?
No, I don't think you can.
Okay.
I don't know. I actually haven't seen. God, I hate those paintings.
Yeah, the paintings are really irritating.
They just have this fucking annoying arc on them.
Yep. Yeah, because you've kind of got to dance away and try and... But yeah, when there's a lot of stuff going on in the room, you're buggered. Is that a little bit of slowdown?
I think it might be.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
I thought you were a member of the master race with a spec'd out PC.
Well, when you're downloading this much hentai.
It certainly runs well on my machine.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
I'm not downloading that much hentai. So
you're the master race?
I'm too busy downloading Naruto.
Man, all that Naruto Rule 34 is really taking up a lot.
You know how we always kind of talk... Yeah, I know, you should be able to get in there.
Damn it.
There we go. See, that's the advantage.
Oh, well, that was
that was totally worth it. Oh, no jumping. Yes, I remember this room. It was a different layout, obviously, but
okay. Let's try.
That's a good option. Oh, go the far option. Yeah. Oh.
Curse you, Shazy!
Oh, sorry, man.
I gotta stop referring to you as Shazy as well.
Yeah, but I could have. Anyway, I was coming back to Naruto. I love it. It's really good. Except.
I'm gonna watch all of Home and Away from the first season. I'm just gonna watch every episode.
What's. Season basically ends on like a 70-episode filler run and doesn't resolve the story. It doesn't resolve the story.
How long? I just don't know if I have 70 episodes worth.
Your time is worthless.
It's not that.
If there's any show that you should be watching,
nothing is that worthless.
Big Bang Theory. If there's any show,
Bazinga.
Yeah, stop watching Big Bang Theory. Start watching Naruto, man.
I don't know. Big Bang Theory ends though. That's the best part about it.
Mm.
Is that it stops being on your television after 21 minutes.
Yeah, I guess that is a point. How good is the music in this as well, by the way?
Oh, it's great.
I love, like, every time I go, you venture into the castle again, it's that kind of, I don't know, it just amps me up, man.
Have you found the
the jukebox? Yeah.
The song titles are great. Pistol Shrimp.
There's all sorts of cool little Easter eggs that don't actually affect gameplay, like the developer Solidor Games has these little kind of shrine rooms to previous titles they've released. Where you can kind of, there's like a screenshot in a frame, and then you can read about like whatever the game was and get a bit of like interesting behind the scenes kind of info on it.
Yeah, they take you through their history, and what I love about all those descriptions of their games is they've pretty much given up on being a games company about 6 times, and just like they're like, after this game didn't do very well, we nearly gave up.
Yep.
Like, thank fuck you didn't.
Yeah, this game just kind of, I just saw it on the Steam one day, saw it had been released, read the little
what was the message you got sent me? Rogue Legacy, get it now, or get on it now. Capital letters.
That's pretty much what I said.
Okay, don't hit me.
And then 2 days later, you sent me a message saying, Rogue Legacy is destroying my life.
Fuck you. I love you. I love and hate you in equal measure.
Yeah. Oh, Shazy. Am I allowed to talk about myself in third person when it comes to that stupid nickname?
As long as you blame yourself. Shazy is the worst.
Shazy.
Oh, Shazy.
Shazy's a real prick. I guess the answer to the question, do you get better at gaming as you drink?
Absolutely not.
Well, that's not necessarily about whether you're getting better or not. You certainly lose sight of the bigger picture. As do I. I didn't remember either.
Yeah, what are you getting on my case for, man?
Yeah. Oh, because I'm shazy. That's part of my irritating personality.
That's your trademark shazy.
That's classic shazy.
Classic shazy. Vintage shazy. I think this should be a Pubcast plays only persona, though. We can never let the others know.
Yeah, but see, I think that if I was gonna create a shazy persona, wouldn't it be that Oka character I do? Like, oh, yeah, g'day, mate, shazy. How's it going?
Playing a bit of fucking Rogue Legacy. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, mate, this game looks pretty retro, doesn't it, eh? My fucking Super Nintendo could have run this, mate. What's the point? Mate, I want to shoot Nazis in the fucking head. I don't want this shit. It's fucking 2D.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Shays dog.
Oh, yep.
The Shays.
Yeah, mate.
Patrick Shazy. Why do so many indie games go for the pixel art look, do you feel? Because you were telling me about another game called Bleed that we might do at some point.
Yep.
But
I think, honestly, it's because you can create... Like, I don't think it's necessarily about the art so much as the game mechanics.
Okay.
I think you can create really tight, well-designed gameplay in 2D more easily than you can in 3D. Like, for instance, Bleed, which you just mentioned, is kind of like a action platformer. And because it's 2D, it's kind of a twin-stick game, so right stick is aiming, whatever weapon you're wielding. But then you can do you can slow time and do multiple air dashes. So you'll have like a bullet hell kind of scenario where there's crap all over the screen, and you'll slow down time, jump up into the air, and then do multiple dashes to evade all the incoming artillery.
Okay.
And that kind of stuff, I think, is just realized more easily in 2D. I mean, there's a massive appeal to 2D.
It's
Like,
got a
2D art's just beautiful.
It's
know?
got a
like,
cozier kind of more game hobbyist purist kind of appeal to it.
yeah, but I think it's definitely multiple levels. Kill it. Actually, you prob's gonna be able to do this. One more hit.
Die, you painting!
And was it worth it?
Let's find out. Sorta.
Maybe. We'll find out when we die.
No, the blood braces are vampirism trait, so you get.
So, has your current character got OCD?
Yeah, so every time I
that's
smash
why-
stuff, I get.
That's why when you smash just furniture and stuff, you get magic.
Yeah,
mana back.
MPs.
So yeah, we haven't shown the colorblind, so the world's kind of in shades of grey, which is interesting. What else haven't we shown? Oh, dyslexia.
Dyslexia is
pretty
good.
funny. Just basically means any messages that pop up in game, all the letters are all garbled.
My favorite, like, kind of useless one is boldness.
Yeah.
Just because the only difference I've seen apart from not having a ponytail on your helmet is when it starts the thing, instead of saying building, it says balding.
Yeah.
That's it. That's really it.
Apparently, you don't have the feather in your helmet
Yeah.
as well.
That's
so
really all it is.
that is really all it is. That's what I like about it, is you kind of think, when you start playing this game, you think, oh, this is like a kind of cute idea, that there's all these traits, and you don't really realize that a lot of them have, some of them can have quite significant gameplay ramifications. That's what I like about it. It's a really clever kind of layering of all that stuff together, so that some stuff matters, some stuff doesn't matter, and it's a bit of a random kind of... Yeah, it's really random, like, what you can choose from. Yeah. Hey, so should we hop into your New Game Plus game?
Okay. Well,
And just kind of show people, like, how this looks 16 hours further in?
so just maybe like a star wipe and a quick
Yeah,
16
star wipe.
hours later.
Let's do a star wipe and 16 hours later.
All right, excellent. Okay, and star wipe off. Star wipe.
Can you... Okay, I know that people who are watching this have already seen the transition, but I'm hoping that maybe in addition to a star wipe, you could get Mr. Caffeine from the Ubisoft press conference a couple of years ago doing tiddaloo, 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 and like just kind of have him as a ghostly presence during the star wipe. I guess it's really like, how much do you really want this to be successful? So people who are watching, if there wasn't that, then Ben obviously is
I don't believe in this project.
self-sabotage.
All right, so this is plus 16 hours worth, 11 hours of game. Oh, 16 hours of gameplay.
Yep.
This is 16 plus hours of gameplay.
Alright, so let's look at your fucking castle, man.
All right, let's
So useless the fifth.
Useless. So
oh, the dragon. Okay, I haven't seen that class yet.
I'll be
You're
honest.
a man dragon.
It kind of sucks.
Oh, can't you fly?
Yeah, it's not as good. I don't know. I never spec'd magic, so I do like the idea of playing as a gay man dragon, though. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You
for
are
that.
a fan of the man dragon.
This is my castle currently.
Yep.
A little bit. You can kind of see it here.
I like the fact that... Oh, cool. I like the fact that you can... That stopwatch at the top, the invulnerability time, like after you get hit,
Yeah.
you can increase the length of time before you take further damage.
You also note that the upgrades are much more expensive. Those do scale the more that you unlock.
Yeah.
So I think the only things I can really afford are like mana.
Yep.
Which, yeah, I've neglected greatly.
You're more of a brute force kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you chose the dragon. So can he attack with the sword, or is he just fireballs?
He's just fireballs.
Okay.
And
So he's just balls.
He's a flaming gay man dragon.
Oh my god, he is a flaming gay man.
And so this is New Game Plus, which has a lot harder stats. I don't think I had enough like mana damage to make this an effective
No,
character
you
build.
really don't. Because how do you build Oh, it builds with time?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just go step back.
And also, I'm just used to playing a very jumping around kind of quick thing, and you actually move a lot slower when you fly like this.
Yeah, right.
Oh, crap. So I'm going to die really quickly.
Which is fine because, let's face it, this dude is not how you want to play, so
yeah.
let's not worry too much about it. Although that is kind of okay, yeah. I do really love all that air dashing.
You're just a big fan of air dash.
I love Naruto
Naruto
does it
forever.
all. Naruto does it all the time. You know.
I didn't realize you were so obsessed with this guy. The Land of Darkness.
Yeah.
AKA, I'm gonna cry.
AKA, I've died within seconds every single time I've ventured down this way.
Very, very hard area to be in.
Yeah.
Ow!
Because the damage is just so high.
Yeah.
You know, you can have half your health and basically
That'll
die
happen.
in one hit.
Yeah.
So.
I got slain by a zombone.
Oh, you got Z-boned.
Z-boned.
As opposed to X-boned.
Yeah, for that
Oh,
stuff.
did you use Vertigo?
Yeah, I picked Vertigo
Awesome.
because it's one of the
Because
ones
we haven't shown that yet.
we haven't shown it, and I'm gonna be honest, I've never used this
Yeah.
before because of this exact
This is
reason.
the one trait where you're like, well, actually, there's probably a few, but this is one of the traits where it's just like, this is purely because it's cool.
Yeah.
You're never ever gonna actually choose that. Do you get any bonuses for choosing Vertigo?
I don't know. I haven't.
They should really bake in some significant perks to kind of so the really OCD gamers out there can actually get something out of playing as a Vertigo character.
I've never done it before. You were saying...
I mean, you could do it as a homage to, Lucille 2 in Arrested Development, I guess.
Yeah. I was gonna.
That would be a weird homage, though.
I was gonna make a reference to as Australian gamers, this is how all video games look to us. It's finally the right way up.
That's funnier.
Yeah.
That's definitely funnier than what I said.
We'll edit it back in, so you never made that unfunny joke.
Oh, so you're gonna kind of save my pride a little
Oh yeah,
bit.
don't worry about that. People will never hear your.
my flub.
Yep, no one will ever hear that. Trust me.
All right. So anyway, we should just probably wrap this up relatively soon. So what I want you to do is just quickly hop in and beat the game a second time.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you only need one run through. So
Speed run time.
Speed run time.
Speed run time. Here we go. We're now entering the forest. I'm just gonna run.
Yeah.
No shame in that. Fleeing.
Well, no shame if you get to the boss. Extreme shame if you die.
Alright. So is this the last run no matter what?
Yes. Yes, last run. I mean, let's face it, like, I hope that people's appetites are kind of wet. I hope people are wet.
Yeah,
I hope the people who are watching this are wet right now. Or perhaps they want to play this game.
Yeah. Here we go!
Oh, sweet. Nice, man.
I did it.
Oh, you're the best.
Who's wet now?
Bakesy.
Bakes. The Bakes dog.
Shazy and the Bakester.
Be rad. Alright, here we go. The Forgotten Alexander.
Kill that dude. Or I'll never forgive you. I can't say that to you. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh, man. Yeah, I think... That attack you've really got to face the other way, though, because it goes further on its way back.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, dude.
I'm fine. I got it. Did I win? I
Yeah,
won!
you won. You're in the spotlight.
Yay!
You're accepting your reward and having a snooze.
And they painted me a nice painting. Alright, so...
That's so sweet.
That's Rogue Legacy, or Roger Legacy for our Italian fans.
Yep.
$15 on Steam, unless we're very wrong about that.
Yep.
Highly recommended.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've been playing it quite a bit, and I'm planning on continuing to play it.
I'm not a fan of it personally. But
No. You just want an excuse to talk shit on IGN.
Yeah, I just had to lord my skills over you.
Thanks
'Cause I'm
for
a
helming that, man. It
very,
would have been embarrassing if I was playing.
very small man. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for watching this
Indeed.
thing.
Yes, and if you don't know who we are, but you made it this far, check out the IGN AU Pubcast on iTunes and on the site.
Released
Because it's just like
fortnightly.
this, but with 3 times as many people.
Yes.
And probably twice as much beer as well.
And you have to look at anything. You can just use your ears.
You can just use your ears, yeah. So, check it out.
Thank you.
Thanks!
Star Wipe out.